All right, 334 minus A is 220 or 326. Got a little bit of wind behind our backs. Gonna play. All right, so 2,000 feet is gonna be 2% per 1,000, so that's 4%. 4 yards, 4, 8, 12. So 4 yards for every 100, what it's gonna play. I will take that on the first drive of the first hole. Kick right for me. Give me a good break. After some of the breaks that we had the other day, I definitely need to try to catch a few decent little breaks. But all right, so 200 minus 8, so it's going to play 192. So need to saw off a little 7-iron maybe. And if we carry it one, got a hair of wind behind our backs. All right, maybe we just hit a draw 8-iron rather than trying to saw off a 7-iron. And if you land short, oh well. We got Stimp 7, so hopefully we just hit one good here. Pushed it. Turn over. Just a little bit. Just pushed it a hair. It's all right, just got to make a little chip. Let's see. .23. Playing on a uphill slope. Oh, go! Go! Ah. All right. We can make a birdie and start out with a red number. It's always a positive. All right, so it's going to break a little left. All right, 7-9. It's going to play 9 foot 9 inches. So we're looking at just under 10 feet. All right, 9 foot 9 inches. See if we can't start off the right way by making birdie. There we go. 0.2 push, okay. That's about what I thought it would be. Trying to make sure my alignment's good and straight with my line there. right, so this was the one where I was hitting 2-iron. And was getting close. I just kept pulling it. So let's aim it out right and see if we can't hit a little draw. And see if we can't hit one good like the last couple. Just try to get it on line. That should be pretty close. Kick left. Run down that little hill right there. Oh, that's an uphill slope right there. All right, that's not bad. That's better than what we did the last couple times, because last time we were left of it and we were down in that little bowl and we just had a bad uphill chip with no green to work with. So see if we can't try to get this one up and on. Go right. Everything's going to push left there. All right, so we need to land it at 13 yards, plus we have a little rough, so let's say 15 yards. I carried it too far. Spin. Spin. All right. So it's going to start going left pretty hard, and then it's going back right the whole way. It's going to be downhill. It's going to be a 15-foot putt. All right. Best thing to do is try to lag this, and if we make it and get lucky, great. If not, then hopefully we just have a tap in. Feet. Pushed it a little bit. Let's see how it works. Oh, come on. There we go. That's a good start. I pushed it a hair, and that kind of helped it to get to the hole. All right, 193, playing 190 into the wind, so it's going to play like 192, 190, or 180, I'm sorry. It's going to play like 182 or so into the wind, plus you take off 8 yards, let's say 175. So let's try to hit a smooth, $175. Everything's working back down off that hill, so let's see if we can just saw off an 8-iron here and put hit a little baby fade on it. And we can hit a little baby fade on this 8, try to carry it 175, see what it does here. Oh, I didn't hit it good. I chunked that so bad. Just get lucky and bounce up there. Go! Man, I hit that fat. All right. Now it's time to try to save par here. 23, up 10 right, 2 degrees. Aim it out this way and try to get the ball on the green and run in here. Is it uphill the whole way? Yep. All right. 23 yards. Slow down right there, ball. Sit. Oh, it's all right. Got to make a little putt. No worries. I like that run at it though. Trying to get it in the circle. It had a chance to, really had a chance to make it, but didn't quite have the right line on it. All right, 5 foot on the nose. It says 5 foot 1 inches in that top left corner, even though it says 5-0 on the main screen. So let's just try to tap this in there and get away with a par here. 5 foot. All right. Not a bad par after that tee shot. Getting a little fat off the tee. All right, so this was one of the ones that was reachable with wind. But really, we need to put it out there and just try to have a really good approach shot, because that pin looks like it's tucked in pretty tight on the front of that green. So if we get this out towards the fairway, we'll have a little more green to work with rather than trying to get it down in that little gully. Yeah, definitely going to be better off if we get it out this way a little bit. All right. All right, see if we can't get a good drive here and try to get us another red number. Oh, I didn't hit that very good. Kick right and get lucky. All right, not in the deep rough. Not necessarily where we want to be. I kind of laid back on it and hit it a little off the bottom of the club face and a little spinny. So now we got to make sure we get it up there on the green. And this was where we struggled the other day. All right, so our carry number has to be 33 yards with rough. So let's say 38 yards to be safe, plus 5, so let's say 43 then is the number that we need to do to carry it to the green. 43 yards. Sit, spin. All right, I'll take that. Hit it little high off the club face, kind of slid right up the club face on me, which is why we didn't get much spin on it. But we got it on the right tier, which really matters. So it's going to go left off the beginning of the putt, and then it's going to slow down a little bit breaking. Everything is breaking hard at the beginning, and then all right, let's see if that doesn't. I don't want to give the hole away, because if it breaks, just a little bit will be fine, but it just kind of makes me nervous because that first line that we're sitting on is breaking pretty hard to the left. So I'm hoping that keeping it inside the hole will be okay, because that second line has nothing. So once you get it through that original line there, all right, 6 foot 5 inches. Ah, did I push that? Yeah, I did. I pushed it a whole degree. Man, that hurts. That hurts. Had a little too much ball speed on it too, and that kind of hurt you, but oh well. All right, need to keep this kind of left of the green if possible. Granted, we can get this there if this gets a good bounce, but if we don't get it there, we definitely need to keep it left of the pin to try to have a good look on our approach shot. That pin's in the back. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and go at it. We're gonna give it a run and see if we can't hit it well here. Oh, I lost it right. All right. I have to hit a good shot now. All right, 57 out of the deep rough, 5-degree up. All right, so let's just get it on the green. I say if we carry this about 50 to 55 yards, I think we'll be okay. As long as we get it on the green and rolling at it. So maybe a little stronger than the last shot. Run ball. I was gonna bounce and go a little bit more out of that since she takes all that spin off, because it was almost 5,000. It took 50% off. It's only 2,500. I thought that was gonna bounce, but maybe I just hit a little higher than I thought. All right. It's gonna start by going right. So we'll start it, let's say here. And then from here, we've got to aim it to about right here. We got a 36.5-foot putt is what it's going to play. See if we can get a putt started on line here. Last couple have just been hair pushes. So let's see if we can get one on line. 36 feet. Should be pretty good speed. Oh, just a bit short. Man. When I first hit that, I thought that was going to make it there and get in. It's all right, we'll take that. All right, so we got a little helping wind. Let's just try to get it out there in the fairway and give ourselves a chance to have a putt at a 3. That would be ideal. All right. Didn't quite hit that solid, kind of hit it a little high off the club face, but that's all right, we'll take that. Wanted to be further right to have a better angle at that pin, but coming out of the rough, we've got to land this here, so we need to hit it at like 44 yards. Coming uphill, so maybe a little further than that, maybe like let's say 40. All right, so 52 is what it's playing. Let's say 50 yards is what we need to land it. But we definitely need to flop it, get it up in the air. 50 yards. Oh, I hit it thin. Sit, ball. Sit. Spin. Spin. Ah. Not quite what we wanted, but it won't count as a green. But that's all right. See if we can get, all right, so it's going 6 degrees right. And then it's just going to trickle to the right from there. So let's say here. It is 7 14, 21. So 21 feet and 9 inches is what it's playing, roughly. All right, 21 feet minus 12. So it's going to play like 9 feet. Coming down off that hill. All right, so a little 9-foot putt here. Hold your line, hold your line. Ooh. Sit right there, stop. All right. It's not the easiest putt in the world there with that much downhill, so we'll kind of take a par there. Would have much rathered had a better look at that, but that's all right. All right, so 194 minus 25, or 192 minus 25, maybe 167. All right, 167. $167 minus 6, so 161. All right, let's see if we can't hit a pitching wedge there. All right, let's do this math real quick here. All right, so we've got 184 minus 25, so it's going to be 160. Let's just say 185. So 160 minus 6 would be 154 is what the carry number is. You add a couple yards, 153. So we need to hit a very solid pitching wedge here. Very smooth, solid pitching wedge. Ah, pushed it. Kick left for me. Ball on the green. Oh, why is that fringe so... That fringe just eats that ball up. Man. So it went 150. So I need to carry it 160 then. I don't know why the elevation isn't taken. And I know there was some wind, but still, elevation-wise, 2% at 2,000 feet should play 2% at 2,000 feet, 2,000 or 2% per 100 yards, per 1,000 feet, I think. All right, let's just get this out to the right. We need it to go 13 yards. Let's just get it on the green, get it running towards the hole. 13 yards. See, it's these little soft chip shots. For some reason, it can read a ball flying at 177 miles per hour, but the BLP struggles whenever you're just hitting little soft chip shots. And all we're doing is just raising the club up and just sitting the toe on the ground and just hitting a little bump and run. So I don't understand why it's struggling to read these. Let's see if we scoot it up a little bit, if that makes it a little easier. It's just completely losing its connection. Not connection, it's just like, it's like it's thinking that the, I don't really know. I don't understand. All right, 13 yards. Why? I don't understand. That's what it does when I'm hitting these little bump and run chip shots like that. Just trying to get the ball started up in the air a little bit. I mean, the BLP's just not reading it. It's having trouble seeing this lob wedge, and that was a 56 a second ago. And it's having trouble being able to read it. I guess I'm going to try to hit a little higher shot and see if that helps. I mean, it read that one just fine, and of course I didn't hit that one nearly as good as the rest of them. But it works out. It's the low bump and runs that it's struggling to read, are the shots that it's having trouble with. So I need to contact Bushnell and have them check out what the heck's going on. All right, 6 feet, 5 inches. Pretty standard little putt here. Maybe a ball out to the right. These are those putts you just can't miss. You got to make these. And these are the hardest to read because they're such short putts. I don't understand why it reads putts just fine, but chip shots with a wedge, little bump and run chip shots with a wedge, it struggles. That'll drive me nuts. All right, 6 feet, 5 inches. I hit it right through that break. God, I pounded that ball. I just freaking destroyed that. Tried black tape on the hosel. My GC2 did the same thing until I taped the hosel. I haven't, but I'll try that. Just like black electrical tape or something. Is that what you tried? I'll see if that works. Let me know if that's what you tried, was that black electrical tape. And because that's, I mean, it's just been driving me insane, and I don't really understand what it is that it's picking up. And I used to play, like, I just got this Spotlight, Josh, last week, and this is only my 3rd round on it, but it was doing this before I had a Spotlight. So I know it's not the light. I've tried it with all of my lights on in my barn, which completely drowns out the picture on the screen, on the projector. So I don't like turning those lights on. I like trying to keep the light a little bit lower and then using the Spotlight now that I have one. I used to not play with any light on during the day in here at all. So that's got to get right. Oh, I pulled it just a hair. Man, I hit that good too. Just kind of shut that club face down on a little bit and pulled it a hair. All right, well, we got 280 down 7. I used black gaffer tape, flat, not shiny. Okay, black electrical tape would be worth a shot. I think I have like some of that black seal tape. It's, you know, it's kind of matted looking, but it's not quite shiny like electrical tape would be. So maybe that would be something worth trying. See what I can do with it. All right, down and right. And then we just need to hack this out of here and take a shot at it from there. There's no chance of getting into the green. I need to keep it away from that little oasis up there. Stay away from that hole. Go left. All right. All right. 138 up 9, so it's going to play 141. 141 into the wind. It's going to play 145. So let's just play at 145. Out of the rough. Maybe 150 out of the rough. All right, see if we can't hit a little pitch and wedge. About 145, 150. Hopefully, kind of gets a little run up there. Oh, sit. Sit, ball. Shoot. God, I hit that so good. I hit it 150 and it carried 152. I wanted to carry it 145. Well, I wonder if I have any of that sealant tape in my barn. All right, so we don't have a ton here. We've got 6 yards to get it on the green, 10 yards to get it on the green. All right. Not a deep rough, just got to get it up in the air, really. 10 yards to get it on the green. It's about the best chip I could hit right there, too. I was going to carry probably about 13, 14 yards, which should have been right at 10. And I hit that one way too hard. Sit, ball. Come back. All right. See if we can make a putt. All right, 14.5, 14.4 minus 5, so it's going to be 9.5 almost. And break right to left. Going downhill. Breaking the entire way. Let's try there. All right, let's try not to just slam it through the break this time. All right, so 9.5, 9.4 is what's playing. Hold your line. Yeah. All right, so we got that bogey back. Oh, never mind, that was a par. Shoot, I forgot I hit that one from the rough down there in the fairway. Oh well. Got up and down on say par though. All right, so 300 up. All right. Tell you what though, this rough, the deep rough on this course is pretty penalizing. And if you get it in it, it can cause you a lot of issues, a lot of problems. All right. Ah, pulled it again. Damn it. Get left of all of it. Get through it. I could feel it on my way down. I was going to pull that. Shut my club face down. All right, 151 plus 5, so 156 out of the rough. So let's say 160. Let's say 165 because it's going to take 80% off. So minus 20. Let's say 175. All right. So 156 plus 20 will be 176. And we definitely need to be on the green and not short of it. So let's just see if we can hit a good 8-iron. All right, 186. Up 10. Ooh. All right, oh well. Let's just hit a good 8-iron. Hope to get lucky. Draw a little bit. Kick left. Kick left. Run down there. Ah. I swear, every time a ball is rolling, that's semi-rough. That makes a little more sense. Earlier when that ball was rolling in the fairway, it felt like it was just rolling and stopping. All right, it's one of those ones where you just try to get it in the circle. Now, one thing, I got lucky on that drive though, getting that far left of those trees after that pull. So, all right. Hold it. Sit a lot. Ah. I'll make another putt. Red at that time, and of course it wasn't my my good one that it wanted to misread. All right, so we got a pretty hard break off the beginning, all the way to the hole. It's gonna play 9 feet 1 inch. All right, 9 feet and 1 inch to the hole. I didn't give it enough break. Did I push it? No, I actually pulled it. Wow. Bad break on my part. 2 early birdies, 2 bogeys to shoot even par. All right. See if we can't try to start back with a birdie here. Cut just a little bit. Oh, I got a little draw spin on it. Kick right for me. Kick right, get out of the rough. That's one of the more solid shots I've hit today. 178 ball speed with 119 club speed. All right, 205 is what it's going to play out of the rough, so a little further than that, plus the... All right, best bet's probably just to hit soft 6-iron, which is my 205 club. Try to maybe hit a little fade here. I don't really like that that tree being there, but try to hit a little controlled fade. Oh, wow. Cut. Man, I freaking closed that club face down. Turned with it. And, wow, what a lucky break that is. Come back down. Come on back down. Sometimes you get good breaks and sometimes you get bad breaks, I guess. All right. Need to carry it 7 yards. Let it run a little bit. Come on, ball. Ooh. Take that all day. That was for birdie, so it's always fun to have gimme birdies. All right, let's see if we can hit this 2-iron on the green this time. This will be my 4th time playing this hole since it's a 9-hole course, and I still have not hit this green yet. Last one I hit good, I just missed it a hair to the right, so let's see if we can't hit this one on the green. Nope, I pushed it. Didn't turn it over. Just get down out of the deep rough. Ah, man, that deep rough is tough. Shoot. All right, we got 36 yards. Lord, that's not a good place to be. Carrying it 30 yards on a downhill lie. Might be best just to try to hit it short right here and let it bounce one time on the green, but I feel like if you do that and it catches that fringe, it could either stop, or because you're having to hit it low to try to get a bounce, it could just shoot off the green. All right, so let's say 32 yards carry is what we need to have. Coming off a downhill lie, it's not going to have any spin anyways. Man, we can't miss this left. We got to miss it right if we miss it. So. Wow. Of course, it's on a good shot too. Man, that is frustrating. Go ball. See, there it is. First one was hit a little bit harder than that. Would have gotten there, I think. Maybe not, but. All right, let's get it out here. It's 7 yards to get on the green. Just need to hit it up in the air. Oh, it broke all the way off the hole. All right, well, we made a 4, even though that wasn't quite what we wanted to do, but live and you learn. All right, so last time we hit an 8-iron and we hit it terribly, so we never got an idea as to what it was going to do. So let's just try to hit the same club. We'll sawed off 8-iron, see if we can't stick it up there close. One time. Pushed it. Never got it close to impact. It's the right club. It's not the right line. All right. Nope, gotta say par. All right, so we've got 18 yards to get on the green. We're just in the regular rough. Ball's coming out and going left, as well as it's going to be going left on the green. So let's say 20 yards here. Oh, wow, I shanked it. Please don't read it. Oh, of course. It reads the shank. I didn't turn through the ball there. Got my hosel right on it. Oh, this is what happened last time. We played decent on the front 9, and then the back 9 we just fell apart. Let's hope that doesn't happen this time. All right, so pushing left a little harder in the beginning of the putt, and then slowing down from there. All right, let's just give that a whirl, see what it does. 16 feet 4 inches. Gotta make this a safe bogey. We can make those a safe bogey. Just can't make those for birdie. All right. See if we can get a good drive, try to get one up on the green. Tell you what, for a lot of holes that are reachable on this course, there are a lot of very difficult shots to get on the green. I don't think I've reached one of these greens yet. Maybe one of them. Maybe. Oh, I hit that good, and I just pushed it a hair. It's all right. It'll be a good angle to come from, though. I'd rather be there than down in that little bowl area on the left side. So, see if we can actually hit a chip that gets red here. Got to get it up on the tier. So it's got to go at least 31 at a minimum. It's up 9 feet, so it's 3 yards. So it's going to take 38, so it's going to have to go at least 34 at a minimum. Ah, shanked it again. I'm just stabbing at the ball. You got to be kidding me. So worried about the ball being red, and I'm just not turning with it. There it is, and of course that didn't get red. You got to be kidding me. Why? I don't understand it. And another thing I don't understand is this shaft is the same as my iron. So I don't understand. Maybe it's because their speed of them is going through faster, but I've got a similar shaft on my putter. So I don't. Stay up there. Now we got to make a putt for a par after that terrible first chip. Man. This is such a weird little hole right here. The way that this is designed, it's like on a turtle shell. I don't even know how you would describe that. It's going left the entire way until the very end, I guess. But it's not going very hard left, so let's just play it right edge, I guess. Plus, you got to give it a lot of speed. It's a 10-foot putt, playing 16, so you got to hit it pretty hard to get it there, which is going to take a lot of that break out of it, if not all of it. Yeah. All right, 16 feet. I had to have pushed that. Yep, 0.6 degrees. I feel like 0.6 degrees right there is pretty minimal for it to have missed outside the hole when that first part of that putt was starting going pretty hard left. I'm not sure I quite understand that, but it is what it is, I guess. All right, 331 minus 20, so 311. And you include, shoot, I don't even know how many yards you're supposed to include anymore because it doesn't seem like it's right. So, all right. Oh, that felt like it was going to draw a little bit, not fade. And I hit that really solid. Kick left. No, don't go in there. Sit. Oh, right inside the deep rough. All right. Down and left. Old green's working right to left, and we need to carry it 19 yards. So let's just call it 24, since it's on a downhill slope. 24. Ah, spin. Sit. Carried it a little too far. It's a 26-foot or 26-yard shot, and if I'd have hit it 24, I think it would have rolled out pretty nice. Carried it 32, and it went 33. Oh well, let's make a putt. Pretty big swinging putt here. 17 feet 6 inches is what it's going to play. All right, 17 feet 6 inches. I pushed it and I freaking killed it. Sit, stop. Six feet. Well, not doing ourselves any favors when we hit good shots, that's for sure. All right, let's hit this one down there and see if we can't give ourselves another chance to make a birdie. We've had plenty of opportunities, we just haven't made a lot of putts today. Not like we did yesterday, 24 putts and 138 feet worth. It's definitely not going to be anywhere close to that today. Oh, that's really bad. Got lucky. Had that club face square right there. I hit that off the lower part of the club face. Got a little spinny and all right, 71 yards. Not a lot of green to work with, so it was a decent place to miss, I guess. Got a little room short to bounce it up there. So 58 plus 7. All right. Need to carry this 60 yards, let's say. You've got to be kidding me. I mean, luckily it's a miss because I pulled it, but still, I don't understand why it's doing that. Spin. Sit, ball. Sit. It's going to be a tough putt. All right. Will you please stop? What in the world? Man, look at that little turtle shell that it's on. Goodness. All right, so it's going pretty hard right off the jump, and then it's going to straighten back out and go left, and then it's going back right again. So let's just... put it here. You just cannot get this past the hole. All right, let's see what this right here, 4 feet, or 4 yards, I mean. All right, 4, 8, 12, plus 12 is a 24-foot putt. So that would get us just inside the gimme circle, and really you cannot hit this past the hole. That's the most important part. Getting it to the gimme circle and not past the hole, because everything from there goes right and downhill. All right, 8, 16, 24. Stop right there. All right. Not even as much worried about the line as much as I was just trying to two-putt it. All right. So we hit pitch and wedge last time, but I felt like it was a little bit further. All right, so 162. Everything's pretty flat through here, it looks like. No, it's going downhill right there. Okay, so you got to get it to that part. Getting it to the fat part's probably the most important part. All right, so 155 minus 25 would be 125. Got a little wind, so we'll say 130. And then the downhill, so we'll say 125 is probably the right number. Let's try to hit a 52, a full 52, actually. Let's try to hit a little 48 degree. See if we can't get it to just kind of sit soft. 48 degree. 125. Didn't quite get it there. Just go, ball. Go a lot. Damn. Need a little more than that. I hit that solid. It just didn't quite hit it as hard as I needed to. Took a little too much off of it. Well, this will be a fun chip. And 2 yards up. Got to carry it 13 yards. Got to carry it 13 plus 2, so let's say 15 to be safe. Ah, sit, ball. Sit. Sit. All right. Get a little further than I wanted to. Sorry, if it's getting closer to it, I'm not mad at it. All right, so 16 feet is what it's going to play. Feet. I just don't feel like this is far enough left. And then whenever I look at it, because I have to hit it so hard uphill, all right, 16 feet. Hold your line. I knew it. I could just tell. Man, this back nine has been hurtful. We got to go birdie just to shoot even par. Not quite the round you would think you would shoot on a course that's kind of playing as short as this one does, especially with the elevation included. I mean, granted, it's not the easiest course, but it's definitely gettable. I'll take that one all day. That ball go, there it is. All right, 277. The pin in the back, yeah. All right. All right, just need a smooth little 3-wood. Try to carry this 260 and see if we can't hit it good here. 260 is what we need. Oh no, cut! Oh, I hit that right on the number too. I don't know if I just shut that down and pulled it. I came over the top of it because I didn't get a club path on that one. So I'm assuming I had to have come across it pretty tough. Just trying to hold that club face off a little bit and hit that little cut right there. Trying to maybe get some more spin on it. Just to try to, all right, so 45 minus 5 is going to play 40 out of the deep rough. Everything there is going to be downhill, so really we just got to get it. Just got to get it down there. So maybe hit it about 55 yards out of the deep rough. Oh, it hit that downslope and just took off. It's all right. If it hit just a hair further, it may have one hopped on the green instead of on the downslope, but we'll take it. That's a putt. We had to go birdie birdie to finish this round out even par. And that starts with making a putt here. All right, 10 feet. All right. There we go. Now we got to make birdie on the last hole to shoot even. And that would be a lot better than the last round since I had a freaking 10 on that little downhill par 3 because of that stupid little gully that they've got over there on that back left spot of it. And I just got stuck in there and I couldn't get it out. Literally just kept hitting on the crest over and over again. And of course, after the second one, I had zero desire to just bang it across. I wanted to get it up there and rest it on there, but oh well. All right. All right, run just a little bit. All right, that might be the best drive of the day there. Good ball speed. Straight, barely offline, hardly any spin axis. I'll take that all day. All right, see if we can't hit a nice little smooth 52 degree here and try to lay off of it just a hair and run one up there. Hit it close, excuse me. All right, 152, 116, playing 118. Hold it a hair. Ah, sit ball. Sit. Shut that club face down. It hit a little further than I wanted to. Well, probably not going to finish birdie, but outside of really just a couple holes. Wow, what in the world is that? Holy hell. I don't even know how to play over that. I mean, you got to hit here just to get the ball here to try to get the ball to the center of it and go straight over it. All right, 40 feet. I'm gonna play 46. Problem is if it doesn't get up and over that hump, it's gonna come right back to your feet. So that's the majority of the uphill right there. All right, so let's see if we can get it there. Slow down. Slow down. Stop. Take that. $73. Not the ideal round, but Josh, if that's you that hung around, I greatly appreciate the advice on that black tape. I'm going to try that, and I appreciate you sticking around watching the round. Let's see, longest drive was 370, average was 330, average ball speed was 175, total putting was 114 with 26. That's got to get better. That right there is where you hurt yourself. And then 8 greens. I think I hit 6 greens on the first 9 maybe. I don't think that's true, but I've got to get that number right there has got to get up to a minimum of 15, 14 around. That's where my round could improve. And then on a course like this, you got to hit more fairways, but that wasn't what cost me. I appreciate it, Josh. Yeah, absolutely worth a shot. I mean, anything is. I'm going to call Bushnell, and I'm going to send them. So the last time I talked to them, I was having a couple no-read issues, and I sent them. There's a way for the actual launch monitor to have some files that it saves, and you're able to go in and email those files to yourself and then send them to Bushnell. So I think I might sit here and call them real quick. I got a couple minutes. But, Josh, I greatly appreciate you hanging out and watching. Have a nice one.